Hi there, I'm Ashley Felsen and I'm a behavior resource teacher.
Hi, I'm Regina Reyes. I'm also a behavior resource teacher.
And today we're going to talk about how you can teach empathy to your kids in your home. So give us a moment to share our screen with you. So teaching empathy at home, and this is for all ages.
So, our learning goals for this lesson is to be able to define empathy, provide suggestions to use when teaching empathy to your school age child, and then providing suggestions to use when teaching empathy to your teenage child, meaning middle school till high school.
So, what is empathy? Empathy is the ability to understand and experience the feelings of others and then also be able to respond in helpful ways. And this is a very hard concept to help teach our children.
Children who are empathetic, they will be better able to cope with conflict and difficult social situations, will be more likely to help a friend or peer who is having a hard time or maybe even a hard day. And they're more likely to grow into adults who have very good coping skills. And like Ashley said, this is a very, very hard concept to teach to kids, young to old.
So, teaching empathy to kids. Some great ways we can do that are by modeling empathy to your children. So, listen to them when they want to talk, ask them questions about their day, and stay calm when they're throwing a tantrum or if they're having a hard day. So, by you modeling those strategies, they begin to learn empathy as well.
Developing empathy. Kids are more likely to develop empathy when they feel that their parents or caregivers have heard them and helped them when things get hard. An example of this is sometimes having a family meeting if there's a conflict going on. Better to have everyone discuss their feelings and try to get to a conclusion.
So, how to identify feelings? We have to help kids be able to identify their feelings. It's impossible to understand how another person feels if you can't even understand your own feelings. So, for example, when you're reading a book or watching a TV show, point out the different facial expressions you guys are seeing and try to identify the feeling. That's a really good way of practicing and implementing empathy throughout the day.
So now we have a video on empathetic listening.
Riley and I'm going to the moon! Riley can't be done with me.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. We can fix this. We just need to get back to headquarters. Which way to the train station?
I had a whole trip planned for us.
Hey, who's ticklish, huh? Here comes the tickle monster. Hey, Bing Bong, look at this. Oh, here's a fun game. You point to the train station and we all go there. Won't that be fun? Come on, let's go to the train station.
I'm sorry they took your rocket. They took something that you loved. Gone. Forever.
Sadness. Don't make him feel worse.
Sorry.
It's all I had left of Riley.
I bet you and Riley had great adventures.
Oh, they were wonderful. Once we flew back in time, we had breakfast twice that day.
Sadness.
Sounds amazing. I bet Riley liked it.
Oh, she did. We were best friends.
Yeah. Sad.
I'm okay now. Come on. The train station is this way.
So we hope you enjoyed that video. Helping teenagers develop empathy. It's important to help your teenager build empathy and then the ability to respond appropriately to another person's feelings. At times, this can be very hard, especially when you're dealing with teenagers, but it's important that you don't give up.
Expanding your child's circle of concern. Teaching your child to show empathy can take on many, many forms. It's important for them to know that everyone has feelings and that we should be nice to people or friends that are in their circle of friends or outside of their circle of friends. That could be someone in the hallway at school that they might see that they don't know. So it's important for them to realize that they should broaden their horizons when it comes to showing concern.
So some ways you can develop empathy with your teen. So the first one is to discuss current events, discuss how they think the people in the story might be feeling or in the current event that's going on. You could discuss situations that you see in TV shows with fictional characters. Ask if they can relate to the person in the TV show or in the story and why. You could also share a story about when you were young and thought your friend was in trouble. Tell them what you did to help your friend. Those are all great ways to try and develop empathy within your teenager.
Practice time at home. So here's a scenario. Your teenager is refusing to attend their grandmother's birthday party because they would rather hang out with friends. You could respond with, well, you are being selfish and you have to come and that's final. Or 2, fine, don't come. But remember, your grandmother won't be around forever. And 3, you could start by asking questions. Why do you want to see your friends? How do you think your grandmother would feel? Now, I know as a parent, there are many times I probably would have responded with 1 or 2, but we all need to remember that number 3 is the best way we can get kids to start talking about their feelings and becoming empathetic. Asking questions is very, very important.
So in conclusion, empathy is at the heart of what it means to be human. Remember, it's never too early or too late to start teaching empathy to your children.
So if you should need some additional help with behavioral issues, please reach out to your child's teacher and say, you need some assistance with behavior. They'll then reach out to our district staff who are on the behavior team, and then we'll reach out to your child's teacher to connect with you and set up a virtual meeting or talk on the telephone. We hope you enjoyed this training. Have a lovely day.
Bye. Thanks so much for joining us.